Nestled in the northernmost reaches of India, Ladakh is a region of unparalleled beauty, rich history, and enduring mystique. A Union territory since October 31st, 2019, Ladakh's journey through time is as rugged and mesmerizing as its high-altitude landscapes. This story is an ode to a land where ancient trade routes converge, rivers carve majestic valleys, and cultures blend seamlessly into an extraordinary tapestry. Ladakh's location has always been its defining feature. Bordered by Tibet to the east, Gilgit-Baltistan to the west, and Himachal Pradesh to the south, it served as a vital crossroads for important trade routes connecting Central Asia, Tibet, and the Indian subcontinent. Traders and travelers brought not only goods but also ideas, beliefs, and traditions, which enriched the region's cultural fabric. The earliest known inhabitants of Ladakh were the Kampa people, who lived in its valleys and mountains. Later, waves of Mons from Kulu and Brokpas from Gilgit added to the population, creating a melting pot of ethnicities and cultures. Around the 1st century CE, Ladakh became a part of the Kushan Empire, marking the beginning of its integration into larger empires. Over the centuries, it would see rulers and influences from Tibet, Central Asia, and India, each leaving an indelible mark on its heritage. In 1834, Ladakh's political landscape shifted dramatically. Zorawar Singh, a general of Raja Gulab Singh of Jammu, led an invasion that annexed Ladakh to Jammu. This move placed Ladakh under the suzerainty of the Sikh Empire. Later, during British rule, Ladakh became a part of the princely state of Jammu and Kashmir. The 20th and 21st centuries brought more significant changes. On February 8, 2019, Ladakh was declared a separate revenue and administrative division within Jammu and Kashmir. Later that year, the Indian government restructured Jammu and Kashmir, carving out Ladakh as a union territory, freeing it from its historical ties to Kashmir. Ladakh is known as the highest plateau in India, with most of its terrain lying over 3,000 meters, 9,800 feet above sea level. Its towering peaks and sprawling valleys create a landscape of breathtaking beauty. The Suru and Zanskar valleys form a dramatic trough enclosed by the Himalayas in the Zanskar Range, while the Indus River flows as the region's lifeline. The Indus, often called the backbone of Ladakh, nourishes its sparse vegetation and supports its ancient towns like Sheh, Leh, Basgo, and Tingmosgang. These towns, steeped in history, thrive along the riverbanks, while Kargil, another prominent town, anchors the Suru and Dras valleys. However, the harsh climate means that vegetation is extremely sparse, thriving only in stream beds, wetlands, and carefully irrigated areas. Despite this, Ladakh's stark landscapes exude a raw, untouched beauty that captivates all who visit. Ladakh's culture is deeply intertwined with its geography and history. The food, for instance, bears a strong resemblance to Tibetan cuisine. Staples like thukpa, noodle soup, and sampa, or ngampe, roasted barley flour, are central to Ladakhi meals. Even the tea here tells a story. Known as gurgur cha, the traditional tea is made with strong green tea, butter, and salt. The name derives from the sound it makes when mixed in a churn, a sound that has echoed in Ladakhi homes for centuries. Ladakh is also a repository of ancient knowledge. Tibetan medicine, a traditional healing system practiced here for over 1,000 years, blends elements of Ayurveda and Chinese medicine with the philosophy of Tibetan Buddhism. This holistic approach to health reflects the deep spiritual roots of the region. Education has been a transformative force in Ladakh. According to the 2001 census, the literacy rate in Leh district stood at 62%, 72% for males and 50% for females, while Kargil district had a literacy rate of 58%, 74% for males and 41% for females. Though progress has been steady, challenges remain in providing education to such a remote region. Communication has also seen significant milestones. All India Radio, AIR, and Doordarshan established stations in Leh to connect the region with the rest of India. In 2021, Ladakh welcomed its first FM radio station in Leh, a landmark moment that further integrated the region into modern India. Ladakh is not just a land of history and culture, but also a hub for scientific exploration. The Indian Astronomical Observatory, located in Hanle and operated by the Indian Institute of Astrophysics, is one of the world's highest observatories. Its location, with minimal light pollution and clear skies, makes it ideal for stargazing and astronomical research. The people of Ladakh are no strangers to adversity. From harsh winters to geopolitical tensions, life here demands resilience. Climate change poses a significant threat, with melting glaciers disrupting the region's water sources and fragile ecosystem. Despite these challenges, Ladakh's communities have maintained a delicate balance between tradition and modernity. Efforts to promote sustainable tourism and conservation are underway to ensure that future generations can continue to enjoy this pristine landscape. Ladakh is more than a geographical region. It is a spirit, a place where the past meets the present and where nature, culture, and resilience come together in harmony. Whether it's the bustling streets of Leh, the tranquil monasteries perched on cliffs, or the gurgling streams of the Zanskar, Ladakh leaves an indelible mark on every visitor.